guys, what is going on? My name is NoahJ456, and today, my friends, we are going to be taking a look at some new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies kind of like reveal. I took a few looks at this. I kind of skipped around in it, but I figured I would probably want to watch this live with you guys, considering it's probably going to contain the most intel that we can get, aside, of course, from the trailer. This was a live stream that was done on Facebook that Call of Duty did. But I'm really excited for this. I think they revealed some like actual new like gameplay information. I believe there's a gameplay screenshot somewhere in here, so we can get our first look at what zombies actually looks like. And before we get started, though, I do have a quick word from today's sponsor, which is Loot Crate, and they were very nice to sponsor this video. And I have a quick video of me actually unboxing the Loot Crate and everything like that, and it's a really cool one. I really like this this month's one. So before we get started watching this, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly show the kind of breakdown of what all was in this month's Loot Crate. And again, there's gonna be a link down below in the description if you guys would like to use my code to sign up. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the video. I'll see you guys in just a second. Hey guys, so before we get started in today's video, Loot Crate actually sent out a box and are sponsoring this video to go ahead and show you guys what this month's Loot Crate is, everything that you're gonna find in it. And if you want to sign up and support me as a YouTuber, which Loot Crate has been doing for a long time with their YouTubers, if you guys want to support me, there's gonna be a link down below in the description you can sign up for, get a 10% discount, and go ahead and start getting these really cool boxes every single month. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. Alright, so peeling back the fold, the first item that we get out of here, along with the theme, is we have ourselves a Pacific Rim Jaeger Mark III. Pretty cool little robot statue. It looks like it has a couple of actual little attachments there. So pretty darn cool. That's the first thing. So the cool thing about Loot Crate is they kind of have a little theme for every month, and then they have a ton of items that kind of like more or less relate to the theme. So you could literally get a Pacific Rim theme and then get a Futurama style t-shirt. Martina might actually steal this one from me because she literally loves Futurama. So there we go. We got ourselves a Futurama t-shirt. Alright, so keeping along with kind of the robot theme, we have ourselves a RoboCop water bottle. Let's go ahead and slide that off right there. We got the RoboCop logo right there. Not too bad at all. We're gonna go ahead and probably use this for the stream, to be honest. We're gonna go ahead and fill that one up with some more. Now this next one is definitely keeping up with kind of the giant robot themed type things. I actually have no idea what this one is. Oh my goodness. This is an actual buildable giant robot that's gonna turn into something like this. I've never been good at these types of things, but hey, might as well try it out, right? Now, one of my favorite things about Loot Crate is the different variety of things that you can get. You can get figurines, you can get statues, you can get licensed gear, you can get all this really cool stuff, or you can get yourself an official Starfleet Academy beach towel that actually is a, if you guys don't know, this is a Star Trek reference, and this is where kind of like all the pilots go and train and everything like that. But it's an official, full-sized Starfleet Academy beach towel. So this is gonna be something awesome that I can take whenever I go beaching or go laking or go swimming or whatever. And anyone who gets it will like appreciate the reference, and at the same time, anyone who doesn't get it will be like. Now, moving right along, we have ourselves the official pin of this month, which actually tells me the real theme. I thought it was robots kind of opening up and going through it, but it is futuristic. The theme is futuristic. As you can see, we've got ourselves a Rick and Morty kind of like official pin that we can tag on and keep that for kind of our Loot Crate collection. And last but not least, we have ourselves something that I actually do not get the reference for. Maybe some of you guys will. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. I don't know if this is here. Let's take a look at this right here. So not only all of that, but Loot Crate actually sent me a level up monthly mystery apparel package, which is, as you can see, powered by Loot Crate. So we're gonna go ahead and see what exactly is inside of this one as well. So getting it started here, we have our first item out of the crate. We have ourselves a Transformer looking robot. Now, I'm not sure which one this is. You guys might have to let me know in the comment section because I'm not very well versed. It kind of looks like a Transformer. Our next thing up that we have is actually a really cool Futurama. It's gonna be kind of hard to see. This is something that Martina is definitely gonna steal from me. I think this is something that's not gonna be in my possession for long before Martina takes it from me. So not only all of that, we actually have two more things in here. We have two separate pairs of socks. We got the Rick and Morty socks, which if you guys are fans of Rick and Morty, that's actually awesome. We got the full-size socks there. And not only that, but we also have the Mega Man BioWorld. So I'm wondering if that was actually Mega Man on that first shirt. You guys can let me know, because I'm not sure what it is. So there you go. That is this month's Loot Crate. You can pick up your own Loot Crate for less than $20, and I really like it because not only do they have these licensed materials, they have unique items that basically, like, you won't be able to find this Rick and Morty stuff. You won't be able to find this Futurama stuff anywhere else because they license it, and then they also make their own unique clothing items and options and everything like that. So not only is it like something very, very unique, but it's actually something that people recognize as well. I know they've done like Link in the past, they've done like Mario, it's like crazy, crazy stuff that you wouldn't see anywhere else are actually included in these loot crates. So there you go, that is this month's loot crate completely unboxed for you guys and everything out there. That is the futuristic theme, and I really like it because they actually license items and create new and unique things. Like, I don't think anywhere else could you get a beach towel that has a Star Trek reference on it, and that's just something that can randomly be sent to your house every single month for less than $20. So if this is something you want to pick up for yourself, it's honestly like less than $20 per month, and if you use my promo code lootcrate.com/NoahJ, you're gonna get an extra 10% off of that. I believe the next month is Anti-Hero, which is actually like Borderlands 2, World of Warcraft, Suicide Squad, we've got ourselves Deadpool, a lot of really, really cool stuff that is like prevalent, like all this stuff is brand new, and you're gonna get like unique gear that you couldn't get anywhere else from it. Just if you sign up for Loot Crate, it's super, super easy to do. And go ahead, go down to that link. It's going to be the first link in the description. You can sign up. So thank you so much again to Loot Crate for sponsoring this video. And again, if you guys would like to check it out, you like what you saw here, go ahead. First link down below in the description, lootcrate.com/NoahJ. Make sure you go check it out. There's some really, really cool stuff every single month. And every single one that I've unboxed, I've been just completely happy with. So again, down below in the description. I'll see you guys in the video. And peace out. Alright, so there you go, guys. That was the this month's Loot Crate unboxing. I thought I'd just include this at the start of this video real quick. But again, down below if you guys would like to check it out. But let's go ahead and let's do some reacting here to what Call of Duty posted. Now, I was getting a few comments saying that this wasn't exactly the we'll take a look. We'll take a look. I'm not really sure what to expect here. Let's make sure the volume is all the way up. This again was posted by Call of Duty, and I'm not really sure what to expect here. I'm kind of nervous. Nick School says, "Hey, no, I think you missed my last tip. And my question is, why were you not playing for the Easter eggs for charity?" And shout out to PewDiePie. Yeah, PewDiePie definitely needs the shout outs. Basically, I wasn't playing for Easter eggs for charity because someone had to be there reading off the tips and actually like raising money for the charity. So that was kind of my job, and you kind of needed someone to host the entire thing. So that's kind of what we were doing. All right, so here it is. We're gonna be probably pausing and talking about some of the stuff that they reveal here. Again, I heard that the host of this is kind of interesting. Before we get started, the host of this is actually the guy, little movie style thing here, is actually Andre from Infinite Warfare. I think it's obviously going to play the trailer first.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18, rated M, yada, yada, yada. Check the classification. Okay, so yeah, it's going to play the trailer we've already seen. Okay, so this guy, apparently this guy that's about to pop up is very loud. So... obviously we care a lot about the info. I don't really, I mainly want to hear what the developers have to say. So we may just have to kind of bear through how this guy sells, or how this guy, this guy just talks and present. Okay.
Trailer was fantastic, man. Hey, I'm Jay Farrow, aka Andre the Rapper, aka Ice Pick. I'm actually in Zombies in Spaceland. I'm a character. You can play with me. It's dope. I'm here, sitting here with my homeboy, Brian Bright, the project director for Zombies in Spaceland.
Okay, so these are the guys that we want to hear everything from right here. These are the two guys that are basically going to be giving us all of the intel for today. Brian Bright and Lee Ross. These are the project director and associate project director for Zombies.
Associate project director for Zombies in Spaceland. And welcome to the color value scale. What you got here? You got vanilla, we got caramel, and we got dark chocolate. Oh and as you can see right here, this is what we have right here, folks. This is what we're doing right here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This right here is one of the scenes.
Okay, so real quick, let's actually talk about this. So we have the Disco Devil right over here on the left-hand side. This is the Disco Devil. Behind my face, it's like right kind of behind me. We have Nightmare Summer, which was kind of the teaser image that Infinity Ward posted. And then right here, we have Zombies in Spaceland. So these are all the movies. This is kind of like the storyline setup of how Zombies in Spaceland is one of Willard Wyler's movies. And we actually, I think, are gonna, the one part that I did see, we actually learned a little bit of the storyline right here.
Matter of fact, when we first see us, 4 of the characters, and you see the Vincent Gould guy. What's his name, sir?
Willard Wyler.
Willard Wyler. When you see Willard Wyler, this is actually the setting that we are in. So what they have done is they have transformed this room, which used to be a storage room, into a movie theater. Ain't this beautiful? It's nice. So we're here to talk about Zombies in Spaceland co-op mode of Infinite Warfare is what we're going to be talking about here, folks. Because it was just so much. There's so much in the game that we couldn't put in the trailer. So we're going to give you an inside edition. You feel me? We're going to give you an inside look. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, hold on. I need a break for a second. YT Chad Nation says, "Hey, no, keep up the good work. And for DLC 4, Black Ops 3, do a charity event for the first team to find the Easter egg." Nah, it's not really. That's not really kind of the point of it, because I would want to be playing and everything like that. I don't think it would really work out.
So tell me more about
these guys. These guys kind of just look uncomfortable. Okay, I'm not too worried because he basically just recorded some voice lines for the game. These are the 2 guys that have like creative control over the game. So we'll just keep rolling it.
Where did you all come up with this idea?
We want players to experience something brand new when they get into zombies, and we've created something that takes them nowhere that zombies has ever gone before. We're traversing players all the way back to the 1980s, which is just awesome in itself. And we wanted to go to a place that was really fun. And I mean, what's more fun than a theme park, right? So within this space, we have park attractions that have been transformed into weaponry for the players.
Right.
And
so again, in this shot, we did this during our trailer breakdown. Pretty much every single pretty much every single amusement park ride seems like it's a trap. There's bumper carts, there's kind of like the rocket ship, there's like the cyclone type thing. Pretty much every single ride is a trap. So that's kind of what they're talking about right here.
of course, our zombies are decked out just to look like 80s people, right? So the crazy hair, the awesome clothes. And then there's a DJ in the park that's like, he's mixing it up and playing all those awesome tunes for the players. So for us, it was really, we just wanted to have a good time with this.
So again, if you guys didn't see it earlier, the DJ is actually David Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff, you know, some of you guys might know him from what's that movie called? Beach, the Beach movie, whatever that one is, where they're all running out of the water, all slow motion. Like, he's from that movie, and then he's also like from the SpongeBob movie, and he's a lot of older movies. But again, this is why he's in the 80s. Nick Cole says, so the black guy that is Andre on Infinite Warfare Zombies is in fact also a comedian and SNL host. He hosted the MTV Music Award 2014, and he's kind of famous. And shout out to myself for giving PewDiePie a shout out. So he got 2 more subs. You're ridiculous, bro. Yes. So this guy right here is Andre in the new Zombies mode. Yes.
Experience.
Thanks. Cool.
That's cool. What about you, sir?
Well, growing up in the 80s.
Definitely.
And DJing in the 80s, you know, I have a high affinity for the music, but as well as just some of the, you know, the iconography,
Baywatch,
the
that's what it was.
graphics, the hot neons, the pinks, the big, you know, in-your-face kind of like Max Headroom looking stuff.
It's always seemed like it was too much makeup on some of the people in the 80s. You know,
Well, a lot of dudes wear makeup too, right?
Yeah.
The hair metal
Yeah,
stuff
new romantic
with fishnets and
well.
long hair, and
They put them on their arm and stuff, and fishnets.
I'm
on
not
their arm.
judging, but you know, it was.
You know, you don't want to do that.
It wasn't
with
my
somebody.
thing.
You don't want to do that with somebody that's like too big, the arm too big, because then it'd be popping out, it'd be
Yeah.
looking like bubble wrap. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit there. You gotta sit there,
Pop
go
'em
like this
all.
and pop them all. You know. Let's talk about the archetypes of the game. Let's do that.
Okay, this is the one part that I did watch beforehand. I wanted to do almost all of this kind of like a live reaction. This is the one part that I watch and it's interesting. So listen here.
Well, the story is we have 4 aspiring actors who show up for an audition for a really eccentric but very well-known director in Hollywood. He's been around for 40 plus years, making some really terrifying, horrible, visceral scenes in movies. He's done things like Murder High and Captain Kill, and of course, the famous Zombies in Spaceland.
Okay.
So when these actors show up, they think it's there for an audition, but it turns out he wants to get a little bit more out of them. So as they sit down in this old movie theater to audition, he says, you know what, let me roll one of my old films for you and kind of get you into character. But he meant quite literally. Suddenly, a vortex opens in the screen, and they're ripped right from their seats into the silver screen. Before they know it, they're in the 1980s. Their clothing has changed, their hair has changed, And they've taken on the persona of the archetypes that our players are going to get to play as. So our Valley Girl, our nerd, our rapper, and our jock. Obviously, yourself is playing the rapper, and that's kind of that's kind of like a bird.
Okay, so basically, everyone telling me to stop pausing. If you want to go watch the whole thing, like no commentary, by all means go do it. But we're gonna be talking about it, and discussing, and breaking this down. So basically, what happens is these actors go in. This is the storyline, and this is actually kind of exciting for me because it allows not only there to be 80 zombies, but there to be whatever. So there's like a director, right? Willard Wyler. He brings in these 4 people to audition for a role, and he plays a movie for them, and a vortex opens in the screen. They get sucked in, and they get put into the game, or they basically get put into the 80s. They become these new characters. So obviously, like, they like, this guy might be a businessman in real life, and then he gets sucked into the game, and he gets turned into the nerd guy, or something like that. Basically, it transforms them into the characters, which is kind of exciting. And the reason why I was so excited about this little part right here, okay, no, bad Keemstar, bad Keemstar. I'm gonna, that's warning number 1. That's warning number 1, Keemstar. If you do anything bad again, I'm gonna have to ban you from donating, my dude. So they get sucked into the game. And this is exciting because basically it allows, if this kind of pattern continues, they can beat the game, beat the Easter egg, whatever. They escape this kind of movie set, and they can be put into another one. So maybe that this movie is called Zombies in Spaceland. Maybe the next one is called, like, I don't know, Zombies of the Future, or just something like that. I don't know what it would be. But then the same thing happens. They're the same people, and they get sucked into this movie, and now they're in the future. So basically, this allows zombies to go from, like, the 80s to the future to the present to, like, the prehistoric age. You have, like, dinosaur zombies, stuff like that. Basically, any idea for a horror movie that you can think of, our characters can be put into that situation, and yeah. It's exciting because it doesn't mean that every single DLC is going to be another 80s style zombies. This is the first map, but it could be that the second map is in the future. It could be the second map is like prehistoric age or something like that. So for me, that's really, really exciting. But let's continue on.
Of like Run DMC meets NWA, so we kind of have that cool suaveness with the fat gold chain, but also that street grit that NWA brings to the table.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then, of course, what would the 80s be without a Valley Girl, right? So we have the lovely Sashir Zamata playing the Valley Girl. On top of that, we have Seth Green, who's playing the nerd. Super iconic, right? I mean,
yeah, can't hardly wait.
Yeah. And then we have Ike Barinholtz playing the jock. And this is an experience where you bring 4 really different characters together and then say, all right, try to survive.
You know what's funny that you say that, because when you actually do have characters, whether it be a game, whether it be a movie, if you don't feel connected to that character, then the movie sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the level of personality to characters, whether it be.
Nick School says, I'm giving you my I would love you to travel to Europe and meet some friends. I would love to do a Europe meetup. Thank you, Nick School, for the donation. But I just don't post anything racist, Nick. Just not cool, man. Not cool. Not Nick's cool. Nick's not cool.
Whatever. Like, that's what keeps you enwrapped in it, and that's what makes something amazing. All right, so let's talk about the big guest that you all have in the game. The big guest, the big Bambino.
The big Bambino.
The guy who a lot of people probably will recognize. You can't not recognize this guy, but you know who I'm talking about.
He's an 80s icon.
He's an 80s icon.
He's the man. He's the myth.
Okay.
He's the legend. It's David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. How the hell did I get in the game? The hell did I get in the game with David Hasselhoff? You know what? Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Thank you.
What was that accent?
I'm in the game with David Hasselhoff. That is just fantastic, man. That's fantastic. I'm in the game with David Hasselhoff, and he is what? He's the DJ, right?
He is the Parks DJ. So he's the man behind the scenes spinning the records.
Right.
He's been here for a long time. No one knows exactly how long, but he's here to lend a helping hand and maybe get his way out of the park along with you.
Right.
If you survive.
If I survive.
Okay, so basically David Hasselhoff is like the good, he kind of, to me, sounds like the Shadow Man. Maybe a lot like goofier and whatnot of the Shadow Man, but it wasn't me, it's Keemstar. Okay, next, cool, just checking. D-Hopper says, do you think the other movies they mentioned will be the, in the beginning, along with Disco Devil and Nightmare Summer, could be some of the maps that we're already be giving the names? It's possible. It could be that these are other movies. Nightmare Summer is kind of like a desert-looking thing, and that could be a movie that the characters go into and could be one of the DLCs. We just don't know. Okay, well, that's not... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop the stream to ban you from donating. Yep, there we go. Cool beans. Yep, there you go. Now you're banned. Okay, anyway, back on track. Basically, it seems like...
He's here to lend a helping hand.
Yeah,
get his way out of
David
the park.
Hasselhoff. So basically, he's David Hasselhoff is the DJ of the park. He seems like kind of like a more goofy type Shadow Man, where he's helping out the players. He is... I don't know. Just, he's trying to escape with you, it sounds like. And he says, if you survive, which is obviously going to be like either the Easter egg or making it to a certain scene. And they're not called rounds anymore, they're called scenes. And I'll show you guys why.
Along with you.
Just a second.
If you survive.
If I survive. That's the question. All right, so who is Willard Wyler?
So Willard Wyler is played by none other than Paul Rubens.
Oh, man. Paul Rubens. Man. You all have really outdone yourselves with this star-studded cast.
Another 80s icon, right?
Another 80s icon. Man, that's crazy. So, let's do this. Let's get into the gameplay. All right. So, what can players expect from Zombies in Spaceland?
Well, we brought lots of new things to the table. You know, obviously we got lots of zombies. We got doors you open, you explore the Spaceland theme park.
Okay, so there are doors. There's viable doors.
But in the theme park, we have really cool attractions. So we have a roller coaster you can get on. So you can actually ride the roller coaster.
Okay.
Shoot targets.
I did that. I did the roller coaster. It's hitting the targets are hard. It was hard for me. The whole thing, just clicking the buttons and doing the thing, trying to hit them.
Yep.
I got a couple of them clowns, though.
Yep. We have the chromosphere, which is like a gravitron, creates a black hole above it when it starts spinning, where you can train like 20-something zombies up into that same black hole. We've got
That's a new shot. That is a different shot that was in the trailer. So we're gonna be getting some new shots. So also listen to what he said. He said training. So zombie training does seem like it's going to be a thing. Like the zombies follow you a lot like the Treyarch zombies, because we honestly don't know very much about the gameplay. We know the zombies run at you and they try to hit you, but he did say training here, so it does seem like training is going to be possible.
You can test fire the rockets and get a line of zombies to go into the flames. You know, there's escape velocity, which is like a rocket ride that spins, and so you can get in there and the zombies get hit by that and they'll fly hundreds of yards away. There's lots of cool, park attractions that you can use. There's even bumper cars. You can run the zombies through the bumper cars and they'll get smashed.
Bumper cars?
Bumper cars.
Y'all got bumper cars? Bumper cars, you tell me. So, are you telling me zombie trying to come up to me, hey man, what the hell you talking? If I got beef with a zombie, I can run his ass over with a bumper car?
You can.
Do you know how long I've been wanting to do that to some people? Just hit them with a bumper car. Pow! Now, I didn't want to kill them, but I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just so they get the message.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Jones. Now, it's my first grade teacher. She was very mean to me. Very mean.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, very mean to me. Said I had ADD, which is probably true. So, I heard another
they look so
special feature about this game is the tutorial mode. And you know what? That's perfect. You know why?
Tutorial
it's perfect?
mode.
Because some people don't know how to play, and they end up getting popped really quickly with a score of like 90, and they be like, oh, I didn't know how to play. So the tutorial mode. Let's.
Well, we've done a couple things to make the gameplay more accessible. Right? The map's a little bit wider. The lanes are a little bigger.
So it sounds like the bumper cars. It sounds like the map's gonna be easier to play than Treyarch Zombies. At least what he's thinking. He says the map is wider, the lanes are wider, so it's not as hard to play as Treyarch. And they have a tutorial mode. So if you guys aren't very good at zombies, or you have any friends who are like, zombies is too hard, this might be the game for you. I know a lot of people are actually wanting an easier zombie. Not me. I kind of want it to stay the same difficulty, maybe harder. But Actually, that's not true. Some maps I would like to be easier, but like sometimes you do want those hard maps. Yeah, I did ban him. Nick's cool. I did. Thank you. Sorry for assuming you were the other person.
You know, not only is it fun, it's a theme park, and it's just fun. The music's exciting and stuff.
Right.
The spaces are a little larger. It's a little easier to maneuver around the zombies.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like pop-up tips that come by, right?
Wait.
So in Soul Rider, the lanes are a little bigger. You know, not only is it fun, and it's a theme park, and it's just fun. The music's exciting and stuff.
Right.
The spaces are a little larger. It's a little easier to maneuver around the zombies.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like
Boom. Gameplay. All right, so as you can see right here, Andre is playing. You're playing as Andre. We have something called Spaceland tickets. It looks like there's a gun on the table right here. I'm not sure what this white light is. That just a normal white light? Here you can see that we have the cards. Okay, this is interesting. Hold on. I gotta pull up a quick little informational thing about the cards. Yeah. Also, I'm super excited about the intervention coming back. I don't know about you guys. Hold the phone. I have more information about these cards. One moment here. One moment. Where is it? I literally just saw it. Oh yeah, here it is. Fate and Fortune cards. Here's what it says. Fate and Fortune cards. Single match upgrades that can greatly enhance the subject's abilities. Build a deck of up to 5 cards to bring into the game. These cards will be earned in-game by completing challenges and progressing through the story. So these cards can be earned in-game by completing challenges and progressing through the story. But it also sounds like this is the Gobblegum system. There are 5 cards, and this is, I think, what it is right here, because this is the symbol for it. The Fate and Fortune. And it seems like the mode features 2 kinds. Yeah. So these are kind of like the perks, maybe, like the Gobblegums of the game. And the candy perks are Bang Bangs, Trailblazers, and Slaffy Taffy are just some of the candies and that grant players unique abilities that can be found at stations throughout the map. So the candies are like the Bang Bangs, the Trailblazers, the Slappy Taffy. Those are all candies that are like perks. So now, instead of you drinking perks and eating Gobblegum, you're now eating candy and using cards as your Gobblegum. So this is the first gameplay screenshot. A few different things. We have 4. I guess these are grenades right here. I guess that's what that is. You have the ammo, and it looks like a Glock right here. Again, this is posted to Facebook in a live stream fashion, so the gameplay is going to be pretty darn. The quality is going to be pretty darn bad right here. But if you take a look in the right underneath me right here, this looks like a zombie tearing down boards. So it has the same kind of boarding window system as before. It seems like money is your points now. And then it doesn't actually have it on this screenshot, but I'll show you guys in just a second.
Pop up.
There's something there.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like pop-up tips that come up.
Buy a new gun. If you own it, you can buy ammo for only a discount. Okay, so that's pretty much the same thing as before. Buy a new gun. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on. There's like a little something that pops up right here.
What
do you guys think that looks like? The G18?
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like.
Yeah, I mean it's the name of the gun.
Maneuver around the zombies.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like.
Oh, I missed it.
Pop-up.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode.
I missed it.
It's a little bit like.
Oh my gosh.
So
it's so hard to pause it on the exact second.
It's a little bit like.
Oh my gosh! It's so hard to stop.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like.
Oh my goodness.
Stuff. Pop-up mode. It's a little bit like.
I cannot pause it on there. Hold on, maybe I can pause it on my stream. What can someone please tell me what that says? I'm getting trolled. I'm getting trolled by the Facebook video
it's
player.
It's a little bit like.
What is it saying? What is that gun name?
It's a little easier to maneuver around the zombies.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like.
Hellstorm? It looks like it's saying Hellstorm.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like pop-up.
Okay, hold on. Here. I'm just gonna play the video speed of my stream at 0.25. Yeah, here we go. But we also have a tutorial mode. Oh my gosh, I'm still missing it. I'm still missing it. This is insane. Is it Hellstorm? It just looks like Hellstorm, right? Can I use the arrow keys? Hailstorm or Hellstorm? I want to know what it is. Hold the phone. Is it Hailstorm? Hailstorm. Everyone say, is it Hailstorm or Hellstorm? This is important. We need to know. Okay. But we also have a tutorial mode. Oh my gosh, I missed it again. Okay, hold on.
Pop-up stuff.
Right.
The spaces are a little larger. It's a little easier to maneuver around the zombies.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like
I can't. I swear. This is triggering me. I'm getting triggered. Okay. Hailstorm? Hailstorm. Most people are saying Hailstorm. Hold to purchase the Hailstorm for 500. Is that what it's saying? Hailstorm? All right. Let me try to pause it one more time. We're going to try this. One more time. Oh. I'm getting triggered. It's Harambe. Bye, Harambe. Burzor says no round counter, but then maybe because it's tutorial mode. Oh yeah, for sure. I know we get at least one other shot in the of the gameplay.
Hey, you.
Okay, Hailstorm for 500. Hold blank. Okay, there's no button there. Okay, here. This is what it says. Keemstar Bean2. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ban you again. That's what it says right there. Hold to purchase Hailstorm for, okay, let me just go ahead and ban you as well. Hope it's worth all of the money that you're sending here. That, I can just take your money and ban you for being racist. Okay, so that's what it says. Hailstorm for 500. Okay, let's go. Let's keep moving here.
tips that come by, right? So in solo mode, if you go in and play,
Oh, more gameplay.
and you turn on the park, it's like turning on the park tips, getting a guided tour. It's a little easier to maneuver around the zombies.
Right.
But we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little
Did
bit
you guys
like
hear they also have a
pop-up
tutorial
tips
mode?
that come by, right? So
Okay.
in solo mode.
All right, we've got a buyable door right there on the right. Okay, this is interesting. Look right underneath here. Do you see the little circle? It's partly filled up. The shot before this.
So in solo mode, pop-up tips that come by, right?
Okay,
so
in the shot before this.
not only is it fun, and so in solo mode,
Right.
but we also have a tutorial mode. It's a little bit like
Yeah. Okay, so you see down below, this isn't filled up
pop-up
at
tips
all.
that come by, right?
It's not filled
So
up at all.
in solo mode, if you
Now it's filled up. So I guess you earn these cards. Maybe you don't buy them. Maybe you just earn
go
them.
in and play.
Okay, so this is a window. Hold blank to secure this entry. Huh. I wonder why they blurred out the letter. Maybe because it's PS4 exclusive, they have to have PS4. Oh, and then we're also playing as AJ now. Pretty much the same HUD, the same setup, same everything.
And you turn on the
Window boarding. Barricades have been set up to keep the zombies out. The problem is that the zombies keep tearing the window boards down. If you put the window boards, the boards back up, you can keep the zombies out and the place space longer and gain some cash for each board you restore. Try to keep the space line secure and yourself safe. Okay, so basically it's the exact same. It's the exact same as Treyarch zombies with
turning on the
window
park
boarding.
tips, getting a guided tour of the park,
Okay.
right? As you walk by different things in Spaceland, tips will pop up. And it'll kind of just explain to you how to play the game a little more. So
But
we're
we
trying to
also
broaden
have
the
tutorial
audience. You
mode.
know, zombies has been a pretty hardcore experience. There's still a lot of depth for the hardcore, and tons of Easter eggs and things for you to unlock in the mode.
Hold
But
the
we
phone.
Hardcore experience in Spaceland. The park,
I
it's
zoned
like
out.
turning on the park tips, getting a guided tour of the park, right? As you walk by different things in Spaceland, tips will pop up. and it'll kind of just explain to you how to play the game a little more. So we're trying to broaden the audience. You know, Zombies has been a pretty hardcore experience. There's still a lot of depth for the hardcore, tons of Easter eggs and things for you to unlock in the mode. But we want to also kind of bring more new people in. And I think the theme, the open spaces, and the music and the tutorial type mode are all things that we've tried to do that will bring new players into the fold.
Okay, so they're trying to create an experience that like is really easy to get into. They have a tutorial mode. They have the basics of the basics. They have really easy first map. At least for the first map, it's a very easy first map. There are perks. Yes, I just saw someone ask that in check. But wait, no, do they have a tutorial mode? Maybe. I don't know, dude. We'll have to keep watching and see. But they're also trying to keep it like have the Easter eggs kind of be a hardcore experience. That's it. That's interesting. So we'll see.
So what about the weapons? Let's talk about those.
The weapons are, we're bringing in the kind of the ability for you to modify your guns that you find on the wall. So in Zombies, you find
weapon kits. Okay, so wall buys or weapon kits for wall buys. That's what that said right there.
Guns on the wall. They cost money. You buy them. You can use them. But now you can modify the gun. You can add up to 6 attachments to them in the front end before you go in. And so when you get to the gun on the wall, you'll have the gun personalized the way that you've set it up in the front end.
Hey, man,
like
sorry. I had to
That's all good.
I had a cramp.
But the cool thing is you can also up the weapon leveling from multiplayer and Zombies is shared. What you can do is you can bounce back and forth between modes, however you want to play. You like to play with the shotgun, boom, multiplayer. You come into Zombies, your shotgun's leveled up. You can add more cool attachments and powers. And
do they have a firebow tutorial? Are you serious? Okay, so shared XP between what's it called? Between the multiplayer and Zombies. So your guns will be leveled up in both. You don't have to do separate for Zombies.
Your guns.
Yeah, man. Cause I was stuck when I was playing. I had this one gun that just went pop. I think it was a 9mm. I mean that's cool if you want to rob somebody.
Oh my god.
But that ain't cool if you had like 20 different zombies coming at you like with a little crust around their mouth. You want something that's gonna take them out.
And we got some other cool guns. We got this Forge Freeze gun where you can freeze the zombies.
That's what we saw in the trailer.
That. Yeah, and that one's great. You can freeze them, and then you can have the Slappy Taffy perk and just go up and punch them, or if you're the Valley Girl, gag them with a spoon, and they'll shatter into pieces.
Yeah.
Gag them with a spoon. Hello?
Perk and just go up and punch them, or if you're the Valley Girl, gag them with a spoon, and they'll shatter into pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one's great. You can freeze them, and then you can have the Slappy Taffy perk and just go up and punch them.
Okay, so Slappy Taffy is definitely. We heard the perk jingle in the video breakdown yesterday. 100% that is increasing your melee, letting you actually use melee as an offensive thing. That's useful. This is the freeze gun, obviously. This is a little bit of new gameplay with the freeze gun. And gag them with a spoon?
Or if you're the Valley Girl, gag them with a spoon, and
what does that mean?
And then you can have the Slappy Taffy perk and just go up and punch them, or if you're the Valley Girl, gag them with a spoon, and they'll shatter into pieces.
Yeah.
Well, we got some cool toys as well to play with. Like there's a transponder. You can throw it down on the ground.
Transponder, throw it on the ground.
And then run around the map. And then if you ever get in trouble, push the button and you'll teleport back to where that you threw it on the ground.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's some cool other like toys that you can play with as well.
It's kind of like a tactical.
We call them
piece of
weapons from the
equipment.
future, but you can buy them from the ticket stands throughout Spaceland Park.
So aside from the things that you can bring back and forth from.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's actually a big piece of intel. So these kind of like specialty type weapons, which I'm assuming is going to be that teleporting gun, the freeze gun, kind of like the wonder weapons. I'm assuming also the gun where you shoot the zombie and its body takes off and its legs stay there and he dies, explodes up in the air. Those can be bought with a ticket system. I'm not sure what exactly a ticket system is. Yeah, it looks like the Winter's Howl 2.0. Ginger Man says, "Hey, no, don't listen to haters. You're awesome." Hey, thank you so much for the pizza, the pizza flares right there. Thank you, Ginger Man. Appreciate you a whole lot. Team Valor hype, my man. I actually haven't played Pokemon Go in a long time, but it sounds like you need to get tickets and buy them from the ticket stand. So basically, you get tickets somehow. That's kind of like you play at the arcade, you get tickets, and then you turn them in for a prize. You're kind of doing that with guns. So, but that is not the magic box, or the magic wheel, rather. Like, not the mystery box anymore. That's interesting.
Multiplayer to zombies. We also have some zombie specialties. And a couple of them you'll see in our trailer, which are super awesome weapons. One of them is called the face melter. And when you shoot a zombie with it, they literally turn into a firework, and they blast off into the air and explode into a massive, cool explosion.
That's
cool
hot.
colors and everything.
That's hot. Yeah, so the magic wheel, what does that do exactly?
So the magic wheel is a device that will show up in the park. It actually will jump from location to location, so it's never in the same place twice.
A little bit of new
players
gameplay
can go
here.
up to it, pay a small amount of in-game cash, and it spins. And while it randomly spins, it gives you a random weapon.
Oh, but
could
then
be
it
something
gets the
really
wonder weapon
awesome,
anyway.
like one of the weapons Brian talked about, like the Forge Freeze. But it could also give you something like a pistol when you really need an assault rifle.
What does that do exactly?
Okay, let's
So the
do
magic
this
wheel
here.
is a
Let's do this
device
here.
that will show up in the park. It
I
actually
swear,
will
if
jump
the
from location
interventions
to
pops
location.
up.
So it's
Okay, so we have our characters running to the
Never-
Astrocade. This is all new gameplay, by
the
the
same
way.
place.
Magic wheel.
Twice.
Click. You clicked it. Okay, crap. That is just too fast.
It's never in the same place twice.
Okay, we have some sort. Okay, this is some sort of LMG. Some sort of. That looks like the KSG shotgun to me. What do you guys think? Does that look like the KSG to you guys? This is like confirmed weapons too. That looks like some sort of F2K. I don't really know what that looks like.
And
Okay, here we have something. I don't know what the heck that is. That doesn't look like the intervention. It looks like a bolt action big old scope. It kind of looks like the DSBR from Black Ops a little bit.
Hey, you.
I don't know about you guys, but that's an intervention. I don't know about you guys, but that's an intervention. We gotta tweet that. We gotta tweet it right now. Oh baby. Hey, no, I'm hyped for Infinite Warfare Zombies, dude. My man, I am as well. I am as well. Hold on, we need to screenshot this. Okay, I don't know what that face was. I don't know what that face was, but here, let's full screen that again. All right, hold the phone. Hold the phone. We gotta tweet this real quick. We have got to tweet this. This is a big deal. That face when the intervention is confirmed for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Boom. Boom, baby. We gotta tweet that out. That is, dude, I am so hyped up that the intervention is coming in this game. Yo, I am I am beyond excited right now. Let me see. Little Cannon Montana, thank you so much for $5 tip. Dude, I am as well. I am as well, man. Yoville Kill says $5. Maybe you get tickets from the games, for example, target practice on the roller coaster. That's actually probably completely correct, Yoville Kill. 100%. I think that's 100% correct. You're so right. Thank you so much, Yoville. Extra Mean with the $5 tip says, hey Noah, huge fan of your work. Could you please try look left at the Hellstorm gun by? You see a map of the park and just the surrounding area. Just an idea. Also, anyone looking to do the Easter eggs, add me on Xbox. Thank you so much, Extra Man 22. And I actually showed that in my trailer breakdown yesterday, like a full actual map. So you can go check that out if you want. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, skipped one.
It actually will jump from location to location, so it's never in the
Honey
same
badger.
place twice.
Okay, so the melee weapons are in the magic wheel as well. Melee weapons are definitely in the magic wheel. That looks like the Spaz 12 to me. Oh, the gun he's holding is the honey badger. Yeah, it kind of does look like the honey. Dude, that actually does look a lot like the honey badger. Dang, that's awesome. Wait, is there a tutorial mode? Oh my gosh. Dude, I am so hyped up. I am so hyped up. Okay, so that looks like the Spaz 12 to me. It kind of looks like the ICR too. I don't know. Let me look at a picture of the honey badger. Honey boo boo. No, honey badger gun. That looks like the honey badger to me. Ghost. Let me pull it up in Ghost. Is there not a first-person screenshot of someone using the Honey Badger in Call of Duty Ghost? Yeah, that definitely looks like the Honey Badger to me. Where's just a good first-person screenshot of someone using it? Oh, here it is. That's really hard to see. It's just small. Okay, here's the honey. Oh, here it is. Here's the Honey Badger. All right, what do you guys think? Does this look like a Honey Badger to you guys? Boom. Does that look like the Honey Badger? To me, it does. Oh, that's 100% the Honey Badger. That's like, obviously this little thing right here has changed, but it has the same thing right here. The sides look pretty much the same. Oh, that's the Honey Badger, 100%. 100%, yeah. And then that's the Spaz 12 right there. Oh my gosh, too many. It spins for a long time.
Twice.
Okay.
And players.
Okay, so they have the hatchet. What are those? I'm pretty sure that's the 2-in-1 sniper rifle and assault rifle. That's what that looks like. There's a lot of snipers in this game. Or there, I mean, that's only 3, but boys, it's the Weevil 2.0. We don't know what it is, but it's the Weevil 2.0. That's what I'm talking about. White Boy 97 says ticket system supply drops confirmed. Love the stream, by the way. Oh, Honey Badger is back. It looks like, I mean, it pretty much, that's the Honey Badger. Almost 100% confirmed. White Boy, thank you so much for your tip. And then ticket system supply drops confirmed. No, I think that's going to be the card system. That is going to be kind of like the Gobblegum type thing. A guy with a question says $5, but the characters would be from Infinite Warfare time or our time before they get teleported inside the movie. I'm guessing it's going to be from... Actually, I don't know, because the universes are separate. It's a completely different experience. So we're not really sure yet. I'm assuming it's either going to be our time or the Infinite Warfare time, but I'm guessing our time. We'll see, though. We'll see. Some sort of, like, TAC-45 looking gun with a laser sight on it. That's the... Is that the freeze gun, or is that a giant LMG? I can't tell. That's the F2K again. Oh, that's the freeze gun. So the other one's just a giant LMG looking thing. There's another LMG. Crap, I missed
show up
one.
in the park. It actually will jump.
Well, yeah, it looks like the P90.
The same place twice.
But I mean,
and
the P90 and the Weevil go hand in hand.
Go up.
Yeah, that looks like the P90.
To it.
I just like, yeah. So this is some sort of like death machine type thing. Giant LMG. This is not the freeze gun. That's the freeze gun right there.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what the heck that is. Can someone please tell me what that gun is right there? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That's another again, some sort of LMG. A different type of LMG right there, or is that the same one? I can't tell. That looks like an SMG of some type. All these guns have 2 different triggers on them. That's kind of cool. I'm surprised that's not a more common weapon design. That like this does something and then this is like a shotgun, like fire shotgun or something. Kind of looks like the AUG a little bit. Yeah. Again, these are just the same guns. Intervention. It spins for a long time.
And it spins.
Yeah, these are just. Oh yeah. Okay, so they are 2 different ones. They're just the same guns repeating.
Randomly spins. Gives you.
Yeah, we've looked at every single one. Oh, hello. Wait, no. Hold the phone.
And players can go up to it, pay a small amount of in-game cash, and.
Okay, so we have that. That's definitely not the freeze gun. Okay, then we have this. It looks like this is the stage 1. So we have the little handle. Obviously, we have the little handle right here. We've got another handle right here. We've got kind of like a canister. Okay, so just kind of memorize the design of this. Gosh, my back itches so bad because of my sunburn.
Randomly spins.
Okay, so again, that's the picture of it. And then the one we get, it looks like this. It looks like this is the Pack-a-Punch version of whatever that is. Although it may be a different gun. There's a lot of like giant LMGs. This looks like the Does this look like the Pack-a-Punch version to you guys? This looks like the Pack-a-Punch version of the other thing because it still has the same handle right here. Obviously, this stuff has changed a little bit, but it has the same handle right here. What do you guys think? It definitely looks like the Pack-a-Punch version.
Random weapon that
it
could be something really awesome, like one of the weapons
gun
Brian talked about, like the Forge Freeze, but could also give you something like a pistol when you really need an assault rifle or a shotgun.
Right.
But
Random Demus says Noah, it's DSBR, not DS. It's DBSR, not DSBR. It literally stands for double barrel sniper rifle. Also, you should totally do an Origins Easter egg run again soon. I've done it a bunch. Do you guys want to see another Origins Easter egg? It looks like a jet gun. Maybe the first one's the death machine. I don't know. It looks like the same gun, but Pack-a-Punch to me. Is there a tutorial on how to use it? Maybe. Would you guys want to see me do the Origins Easter egg again? I know people love it whenever I do it. I just don't want to spam it, you know?
Also some weapons that are only inside the magic wheel. And so if you're lucky enough, you just might get one of those on a spin.
And it's a little cheaper than a regular weapon off the wall, generally. So
So
there's
pretty much.
that. You might get something cool. You might get the pistol. But, you know, it's a little risk reward there as well.
That's good because, you know, I ran out of money while I was playing. And I was like, well, damn, do I need to get a job at a pharmacy or something? Like, what I need to do?
But you could work at the Lost and Found. And we have the Lost and Found in the park. It's at the front of Spaceland.
Okay.
And it's whenever you bleed out in the game, you lose your weapon.
Okay, so there is a down system, pretty much like that. And if you bleed out, like in co-op, you lose your weapons, obviously.
Right?
Right.
And so instead of like having to go rebuy weapons off the wall and re-upgrade them and work through all that again, which is difficult with the 20 zombies around you,
Right.
you could run to the Lost and Found and pay a smaller fee and get your guns back, the guns that you went down with all the buffs and everything that came with them. So that's a cool new feature that we've added to zombies.
Our first zombie kill!
Like layaway.
An actual gameplay!
With the 20 zombies
Okay,
around
more
you.
gameplay, more
You could run to the
gameplay.
Lost and Found.
Alright, so we have 8. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have get received, get revived, faster. Okay, so right down below right here, it says get revived faster. It has a full thing. So basically you saw the other ones, they were like either empty or just partially filled up. This one's fully filled up and it says get revived faster. That's what this says right here. So I guess you earn these little cards, and whenever you earn these cards, you actually are allowed to keep going. So, and then in the upper right hand corner, you can see scene 8. So instead of rounds, we now have scenes. Let's see what else we can see. So hold on, was that
Work
500
through all that
popping
again,
up on
which
how
is
much that
difficult
gun costs?
with the 20 zombies around you.
Right.
You could run to the Lost and Found.
Okay, so you see right here, it says 500. It's telling you how much that gun costs before you even get to it. We have a map of the park. Again, I did that in the trailer breakdown yesterday. Make sure you guys check out my trailer breakdown if you want to see this entire map in high quality. We also we have the zombie running, obviously. Another 500 point gun right here. It looks like this might be a perk machine right there. Yeah, rounds are called scene 8. Rounds are called scenes. It doesn't have anything else to indicate if he has any perks or not. This is round 8, so it's possible that he wouldn't have any perks. That definitely looks like a candy machine, aka a perk machine.
Down with.
Gosh, the Facebook quality is so bad. Lost
with
and
all
found.
the buffs.
Okay, let's see. Oh,
He's around you.
Right.
You could run to the Lost and Found and pay a smaller fee and get your guns back.
yeah. Again, that
The
looks
guns
like
you went
the
with
perk
all the
machine.
buffs.
Okay.
And
Hold whatever to claim your Kindle 90mm and Banshee. So Kindle 9mm is, yeah, there is a pistol called 9mm, and Banshee is the shotgun for 2,000 points. You'll lose your current weapon.
Everything
So he
that
pays it, collected items from Lost and Found.
So that's a cool.
And
new
it
feature
looks
that
like
we
he
got.
actually got a perk as well. Do you guys see this down here? It looks like he actually got a perk back as well. Oh, and he got his equipment back.
with all the buffs.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything
So look
that
at his
came
equipment.
with it.
He
So
has
that's a cool new
something
feature
right
that we've
here
added,
and
to
something right
Zombies in
there.
Spaceland. Instead of like having to go rebuy weapons off the wall and re-upgrade them and work through all that again, which is difficult with the 20 zombies around you,
Right.
you could run to the Lost and Found.
Okay, so
pay
let's
a
make sure we didn't miss anything. This is just another gun.
Smaller
It's probably
fee
the
and get your guns
hailstorm.
back.
Another little pistol-looking thing right there. This might be the starting area. This is the entrance to the park. It could be. This very well could be the starting area of the map. We have that definitely looks like the quick revive machine. Obviously it's called something different, but that kind of looks like what that is. It's like the different candy machines that allow you to
down with.
to do everything. So again, look at the difference in equipment. He has a grenade. See, it looks like you get all your perks back, you get all your guns back, and you get your equipment back. So they are making it really, really easy to get into this for the first time, especially if you die. And then obviously this is called the Banshee. I don't think it's the same Banshee that is in in Black Ops 3.
Cool new feature
'Cause
that we've added to zombies.
yeah, that was just a normal shotgun.
Guns.
That was just a normal
guns
shotgun
you went
for
down
sure.
with all the buffs and everything that came with them. So that's a cool new feature that we've added to zombies.
Although one thing to keep in
all
mind,
the
it
buffs
does
and
not
everything
look like it
that
gives you
came
a
with
max
them. So
ammo.
that's a cool
Because he has 0 of whatever this is and 1 of whatever that is. I don't know how much the default is for this.
new feature that we've
And
added.
then the zombie, he gets 60 points for the kill. So it looks like the scoring system is pretty much the same. And then the zombie has a drop right there that we can't really make out.
It's like layaway for weapons.
Lost and found equals tombstone for confirmed. It really is, though. It really is like a permanent tombstone for everyone. But although it did look like you
Instead
had
of like
a
having
limited
to go
amount of time
rebuy weapons off the
to get
wall
there.
and re-upgrade
Destroyer
them
says,
and
great stream,
work
Noah.
through all
Yes
that
to another
again, which is
Origin State
difficult,
Strike and Weevil
with
2.0
the,
looks like the
20
P90. He
zombies
was a good
around.
work. Yeah, I know.
You could run
the
to Lost
original
and Found and
Weevil.
pay a smaller fee.
Yeah,
and
see,
get your guns
it's
back.
going down
The guns
decently
you went
fast.
down
Like, you
with,
have
with
to
all
get
the
there
buffs
really,
and
really
everything
quickly
that
to
came
buy it.
with them. So that's a
Costs
cool new
2,000.
feature that we've added to Zombies in Spaceland.
It's like layaway for weapons.
You're right.
Very smart. You smart. All right, so let me ask you a question. What exactly was that thing on the bottom of the screen in the right-hand corner? You know, like a meter or something like that? Like, what was it?
Oh,
Yeah, that's your Fate and Fortune cards meter.
Okay.
And so as you spend money in the game, or as you earn money in the
Right.
game, the meter starts filling. And when it fills all the way up, then you can fire off one of your Fate and Fortune cards. And Fate cards, they're both, Fate cards are permanent. You unlock them through progression in Zombies.
Right.
Fortune cards are consumable. You get them through loot. You can use Fate and Fortune cards.
hold the phone.
Meter
Hold
or
the phone.
something like that? Like, what was it?
Yeah, that's your Fate and Fortune cards meter.
Okay.
And so as you spend money in the game, or as you
Okay, so we have a new perk symbol right here. We're playing as Andre. We have 5 Spaceland tickets. We have some sort of new grenade. That is definitely a new grenade. We have a Fate and Fortune card called Lifelink. $10,000 to refill your card deck. So, scene 8. Again, this is round 8. He has a lot of stuff for round 8. So, there's one called Lifelink. He has a new type of grenade. He has a new gun here that looks like some sort of SMG type thing. Refill your card deck for $10,000.
earn money
So you buy that.
in the game.
Lifelink, get revived faster, spawn Carpenter. So Carpenter is pretty much the same thing. So Carpenter is called the same
The
thing.
meter starts filling. And when
Fate and Fortune cards refilled. So you have spawn card, so you can literally just spawn a Carpenter.
it fills all the way up, then you can fire off one of your Fate and Fortune cards. And Fate cards, they're both, Fate cards are permanent. You unlock them through progression in Zombies.
Right.
Fortune cards are consumable. You get them through loot.
Okay, so Fate cards are like normal Gobblegums. Fortune cards are like Mega Gobblegums, basically. That's what it is. Yeah, licensed contractor confirmed. Yes. Let me see here. Zello says, I tweeted you a meme about ZIS using name I am to donate. I'm confused. I'll take a look after this, Zello. I don't understand what you said. 1 minute ago, we also have a tutorial mode. Donated $5. Says, do you know if they have a tutorial mode? Love you, man. You're awesome. I don't know, guys. Do you think they have a tutorial mode?
For one game, you can use them up to 3 times in a game.
Right.
That's interesting. It's not permanent. You can use them up to 3 times in a game.
So they're buffs. They're short-term buffs for the player. They make you more powerful. Some of them will give you a really cool gun for maybe 30 seconds or a minute.
MF roll enhancement.
Some of them will, like one of them gives you money every time you get hit by a zombie, for instance. Or
That's
one of them, if I
interesting
stand
one.
next to Lee, we're stronger together. So what's
Oh,
cool is you can actually stack
like
them.
a
So you can have more than one active at a time.
Right.
And you could have Phoenix up running. You could have the black hole gun out. You could have multiple of these Fate and Fortune cards. So what's cool is you can actually stack them. So you can have more than one active at a time.
Right.
For one game, you can use them up to 3 times in a game.
Right.
And so they're
There's the tutorial for the tutorial.
buffs. They're short-term buffs for the player. They make you more powerful. Some of them will give you a really cool gun for maybe 30 seconds or a minute. Some of them will, like one of them gives you money every time you get hit by a zombie, for instance. Or one of them, if I stand next to Lee, we're stronger together. So what's cool is you can actually stack them. So, you know, you can have more than one active at a time.
Okay. So it's like Gobblegums, but you can have more than one.
And, you know, you could have Phoenix up running.
Just casually drop the Phoenix Up reference there. I guess they're calling it Phoenix Up.
You could have the black hole gun out.
The black hole gun. What?
You know, you could have multiple of these Fate and Fortune cards up at any one time. And then you know, when you run out of your 5 that you brought into the map, you can go up to one of the fortune tellers in Spaceland, pay a small fee, and he'll refill your hand. And you can do that 3 times in a game. So you could actually, you know, use up to 15 cards in one game.
So one other cool thing about the...
So that's interesting. So Treyarch is very much like, if you have the resources, use as many Gobblegums as you want. You will never run out as long as your game doesn't last too long or anything like there. Or like that. In Infinite Warfare Zombies, you get 15 uses and then you're done. So I think the people who are kind of like not happy about perkaholics and stuff like that, it seems like they're actually like, yeah, Apothecant Servant upgrade confirmed. That's where it is. It's actually in Infinite Warfare Zombies. That's where the Apothecant Servant upgrade is. It seems like they're limiting you to 15 cards per game. 15 cards per game. So it's not like you can use it forever. So if you go, the high round people who don't really like the fact that you can have unlimited perkaholics as long as you have enough, I guess that limits them to 15 per game. It's interesting.
We talked about it a little bit earlier about having that cooperative experience.
Right.
So sometimes a Fate and Fortune card is something that you spawn and it's just for yourself. But like Brian mentioned, there's some that you can spawn and they actually give the other player something else. So sometimes you'll share life. Sometimes you'll spawn something that the other player can use. So we encourage players to use them not only for themselves, but also to help the team advance in their quest.
So what you're saying is
Yes,
you're
this
able to
cooperative
work
Gobblegums
together with these
or
Fate and
Fortune.
Fortune cards, and that's another special feature of this game. That's dope, man. Let's talk about the team mechanics, like the ATM,
Yeah.
because I know there's definitely a special feature with that.
BF1 has nothing on this LMAO. I mean, I like zombies way more than I like multiplayer, so I would agree. Little Cane of Montana. But I mean, people may disagree. I know not everyone's super happy with the reveal. I think this is the best reveal they could have done. Like, I think that Infinite Warfare, I was really nervous, like that it was going to be like trying too hard to be something it's not. And it's like embracing what it is, which is that 80 funky zombies. But the gameplay looks really good as well, so.
Yeah, we got a couple cool team mechanics, and one of which is the ATM. Players can go in, because a lot of times in zombies, like, you might die and lose money and need a gun, and then it's like, oh, Jay needs a gun. Oh, well, he doesn't have any money, so he's got to kill zombies to get money. So how do we give you money? So there's an ATM now, and I can go up and just put $1,000 in it. You know, Lee can put $1,000 in it, and they can just sit there. So when somebody does go down and they get back up, they can run over there and get the cash out and be able to buy a gun and get back into the action quicker.
Hey,
So it's basically like the zombie money drop kind of system that they had in Transit, they had in Buried, those types of maps. It's kind of like that, except it's just kind of like a bank that you can put it in there. That's really cool. I am down with that. I'm down with that.
Oh, the money's just start disappearing. You'll never see it again. You know. Weston, oh my gosh. Okay, you about to say something?
I was going to say, in addition to that, we also have team door buys.
Word.
So there are key locations that open up and it lets players explore the rest of the park. And in this case, no one's saddled with having to pay for the door all by themselves. So let's say the 3 of us are in a game. You can pitch in some money. I can. Brian can. And we can open up the door without anyone collectively spending all of their money.
Cool. Let's talk about the arcade mode. Let's talk now.
You mean I can't snake people into buying the doors for me anymore? No, I'm kidding. It's not like the bank, though. It seems like it's not the bank system with the ATM, because it seems like it doesn't transfer from game to game. It's very much like a one single game type thing. You put the money in, and that's basically all of it. Dude, I'm having way too much fun with these silly bands that Infinite Warfare sent to me with my package. So yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Arcade mode, but let's talk about the arcade. Now, I know...
Arcade? What?
I know because I've played the game. And I know
Lucky.
if you do end up getting killed, you can actually go in there and you can play and you can get points and get your life back, right? But what are the other advantages and what are the other games that are in this arcade?
In Spaceland, we got lots of cool attractions.
Right.
One of those is the arcade. And in the arcade, you can play games. You can play, like, shoot basketballs. You can play clown tooth, you know, throw the ball at knock the teeth down. We have bowling for planets. So there's lots of cool things. And when you play these games, you earn tickets.
Word.
And so as, you know, you're kiting the last zombie around, people can be in there playing the different games, earning tickets, and using those tickets to buy really cool weapons like the Forge Freeze, or some of the ticket stands you can get weapons from the future, which are like, you know, the repulsor, weapons that go on your left bumper. So the repulsor where you can fling zombies just by force pushing them.
In the trailer.
Or Armageddon where you can drop meteors from the sky and just annihilate everyone.
And when you do bleed out, we want to keep players engaged.
The thing that dropped down from the sky, that is a weapon, it seems like. It seems like that's a weapon, actually. Little Cannon Montana says Zombieland is Route B on transit. Route B confirmed. We found it, boys. We found it, everyone. Hope you all enjoy Route B here with Ted the bus driver.
So when you die, you end up in this afterlife arcade, and you can play games in there, which you can earn your way back into the living. So a lot of the same games that you see in the Astrocade are there in the afterlife arcade. So we want to keep players engaged, not only when they're on the battlefield, but when they've been taken off of it as well. Afterlife
So when you
arcade,
die off,
you
you
play
can
games in there,
spawn
which
back
you can
in by
earn
earning
your
way
way back into the living. So a lot of the
Okay, and
games
it looks like
in
you're
the
shooting like
Astrocade
paintballs.
are there.
It looks like there's
in
multiple
the
people
afterlife
playing it
arcade.
as well.
So we want to keep players engaged, not only when they're on the battlefield, but when they've been taken off of it as well.
Was there an extinction alien there?
Players
No
engaged,
way.
Not only when they're on the battlefield, but when they've been taken off of it as well. And when you do bleed out, we want to keep players engaged. So when you die, you end up in this afterlife arcade, and you can play games in there, which you can earn your way back into the living. So a lot of the same games that you see in the Astrocade are there in the afterlife arcade. So we want to keep
Wait, where was the extinction alien?
players engaged, not only when they're on the battlefield, but when they've been taken off of it as well.
Oh, was it in the arcade?
All right. So before we wrap up, we actually want to take the time to take the questions that the community
Ooh, this will be good.
has
This will be good.
asked, and we want to answer them today. Well, you two will answer them. I will ask them because I'm the one that's doing the interview. All right. So, will it have a ton of Easter eggs?
The park is littered with Easter eggs.
Okay.
We have some complex ones for the really hardcore zombies community. Then we also have some more simple ones that just really offer that moment of success for players that uncover that one little thing.
Okay, cool. Woo! So, can we expect some sort of upgrade machine to further enhance our weapons?
Absolutely. The
Okay.
Pack-a-Punch system is definitely in Spaceland.
Yes.
We can't tell you where it is today, but it definitely exists, and you can definitely upgrade your weaponry.
You're not gonna tell where it is?
No,
Not a little tease?
no tease.
Okay, all right. I guess he ain't gonna tell us. Hey, look, if it was me, I'd tell you. This the next question. So, what type of system would the game have? Round-based or challenge-based, similar to Extinction?
It's
this?
round-based, right? But we do have challenges. So we have Neil, the challenge robot, that if you activate him, if you find the parts for him,
Neil, the
you
challenge
can
robot.
activate him, and he will give you
Buildables?
challenges. But those challenges will span a wave, you know, of zombies, and they're cool challenges. And you know, it might be like get X number of multi-kills, you know, so shoot, you know, 2 guys in the head at once, or jumping kills, or just different explosive kills, different types of challenges that you'll have. And if the team pulls it off, then they'll get tickets, and the tickets can buy cool stuff.
Gotcha.
Cool. So, okay, so there's two
Here's another
different
question
types.
I have.
So there's 2 different types of point systems. There's your normal points, yada yada yada, and then there's the ticket system, which will allow you to buy all of the good weapons in the game and the equipment as well. It'll allow you to buy all of that, but at the same time, it's not going to give you the best stuff in the game. The best of the best stuff in the game sounds like it's still in the mystery box, but like you can buy some pretty good like Wonder Weapon type stuff from the box, which is interesting. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Or you can buy some pretty good stuff from the ticket system, which is interesting. And you can complete challenges and stuff like that. And then also buildables are confirmed because it said Ted the challenge robot, whatever. And it said, yeah, once you find his parts and build them.
Biggest change to gameplay in Infinity Ward's take on zombies?
I'd say probably the biggest change would be, you know, we've got the depth with the Easter eggs like we discussed for the hardcore fans, and we've got the accessibility. So it's, you know, with things like the Afterlife arcade, where you don't just die and go to spectate. You have the chance to earn yourself to come back to life. The Lost and Found, where you can get your weapons back if you've gone down and bled out.
So basically, the biggest change is
more
that it's
open
easier.
spaces that we have. It's a little more forgiving, at least early on, for new players. And then we have the depth of Easter eggs and really cool stuff and unlocks that the better players and the more hardcore players will experience later.
Got you. Can the zombies
First
mode be
24
completed
hours.
solo?
Absolutely. So we built a solo experience that's just as rich as the multiplayer 4-player experience that you get playing zombies.
Okay.
You can complete all the Easter eggs, see all of the same stuff. It's all in there for the solo player as well as the people that want to get together and play.
Cool. Final question.
Okay.
Are there any
Hold on.
specific?
Someone said that there's new Treyarch Snapchat. Oh, there is. What do we got here? Oh, mama. Oh, mama. We got ourselves all 4 of the players. Did you guys see that? Yo, real quick, hold up Infinite Warfare. We still got DLC 4 to worry about. That is all 4 of the players, like, 04 memories. That looks like 04 memories coming out tomorrow. Or Friday. Yes, dude, yes! Okay, I'm really hyped up. Okay, hold on. This is Infinite Warfare related. That's gonna be crazy. That's all 4 of the characters in one memory segment. This is gonna be great. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. Yes! Okay. Woo! Alright, let's get back to Infinite Warfare. 1 second. That's just a teaser for memory segment. Okay.
To pre-order.
Yeah, we have the Zombies in Spaceland pre-order pack that you'll get. And in that is a really cool animated player card that's unique to this so that, you can show it off to everyone else. We have a cool gun camo that you can use and apply it to any of your weapons. And then we have a rare fortune card pack. So it'll give you a number of like rare, epic fortune cards that you can find.
So basically like a free
Well,
gobblegum
that's
spin.
all the time we have for today. I want to thank the fans for asking the questions. I want to thank my man Brian, my man Lee, and for everybody watching out there today. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't wait to pick up Zombies in Spaceland. Oh, I don't really got to pick it up. They're going to send it to me. Because I'm in it, bitch. I'm in it. Yeah, I'm a player. That means that you can actually be me. We going to bust a cap. Ah!
Hey, you.
See you guys online. Is that right? Boy, your hair now, what type of chemicals you put in this here? I just wanted to say that the whole time.
Vero Life says, hey Noah, what's your favorite wonder weapon on zombies? And sorry I don't speak Japanese. Favorite wonder weapon. That's really hard actually. Favorite wonder weapon? I'm gonna have to go Apothecon Servant. Apothecon Servant upgraded. It's my favorite wonder weapon. Ow! Alright, sorry, that was just a moment of anguish for all the hours I spent on trying to upgrade the Apothecon Servant. Yeah, I guess that's going to about wrap it up. I don't know. I liked get a little slap on right there. I kind of liked everything that I saw there. I don't know. What did you guys think? What did you guys think? Dude, these things are addicting. I just want to slap them onto everything. What do you guys think?
You.
You like it? Looks fun? I think it looks fun. I think it actually looks fun. It's cool, but where's your firebow tutorial? Chan Man says, "Hey Noah, I just wanted to say I watched the Easter eggs for charity stream and donated a little. Congrats on hitting $100,000. Keep up the good work." Hey, thank you so much, Chan Man. Thank you. Appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you so much for donating to the charity and everything. Oh, it was during the it was at the arcade.
We're arcade, and you can play games in there, which you can earn your way back into the living. So a lot of the same games that you see in the Astro Care can use. So
It gives you money every time you get hit by a zombie in a game.
You about to
up in a, 3 of us are in a game.
I know.
You can play.
Oh yeah, Extinction Alien, right there. That's an Extinction Alien. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's what they were. Cryptid attack. Oh my
Throw the ball
gosh.
at the knock the cake down.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, bowling for play.
Zombie zoom. That's the same zombie that they showed off beforehand.
And it's
T Casey. I wonder if these are just JD.
Lots of cool
I wonder
things.
if
And when
these are different developers. These are probably different developers right here.
you play these games, you earn tickets.
Spider Fighter,
And so
Robot
as you know, you're
Tank,
kiting the last zombie around.
River
People
Raid.
can be in there.
As long as it has the tutorial, I'm happy.
Playing the different games, earning tickets, and using those tickets to buy really cool weapons
That's
like
funny. Pitfall, Demon Attack.
Forge
pretty cool.
Freeze, or some of the tickets.
All right, well, I guess it looks fun. And how about Jet Gun? Jet Gun, I hated the Jet Gun. I thought that I just absolutely did not like the Jet Gun at Little Cannon, Montana. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like it, but just. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed, let's try to break 10,000 likes right here. We got 20,000 people watching. We have 8,000 likes. So if you guys have enjoyed, go ahead and hit that like button right now. Let's try to break it right before the stream ends. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited. That was a fun little breakdown. I'm glad they showed some new gameplay and everything like that. That we could take a look at. We got Easter eggs info. We got Pack-a-Punch info. We got pretty much all the info that we got the tutorial info, which is important. Hold on, one more time, just for good measure.
Right? So better, the lanes are a little bigger. You know, not only is it fun and it's just stuff, the spaces are a little larger. Steps, getting a guided tour of the park, right? As you walk by different things in Spaceland, tips will pop up, and it'll kind of just explain to you how to play the game a little more. So we're trying to broaden the audience. You know, Zombies has been a pretty hardcore experience. So stuff. The spaces are a little pop-up tips. Pop-up tips are a little easier to maneuver around the zombies.
One more time.
But we also have a tutorial mode.
Good. One more time. All right, guys. I think that's about it. Thank you so much for 10,000 likes. We actually just hit that right off the bat right there. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And yeah, I think that's gonna about wrap it up, guys. I think that's about gonna wrap it up. I'll be live later today with some Titanfall 2 if you guys want to tune in for that. That is the Infinite Warfare Zombies footage that we got right there, though. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys a bit later on. And yeah, I'm excited. Infinite Warfare Zombies is looking good. I'm excited for it. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out, my friends.